I really like it because I feel like there's a really, I don't know, stereotypical opinion about banks that they're kind of like a stale environment. And throughout my training, I was kind of nervous for it. And actually being involved in it, I realized that it's a personable job. You get to talk with people all day, and you just get to interact. And so it's actually pretty fun.
Oh, I think working here as a Black Knight branch is a very unique and fun experience. Even through the class, it's not just where you sit in the class and listen to teacher lectures. You actually get to do stuff.
This is the Black Knight branch of the First State Community Bank. They have a couple locations in Farmington, and this is just one of them. It's basically to show students that they can, be involved in real-world situations, even though they're in high school. And the program is just the bank comes in and they teach, students how to be involved in the bank.
I like the communication within everyone in the bank, and I also like doing the teller processing and things like that. Getting to work with money, it's a lot of fun. Also doing night drops, a lot of fun too, processing all that and whatnot.
Students, they can do almost anything that you'd normally do in a regular bank, as well as the teachers and staff. And so they can, cash checks, deposit checks. We're working on getting it to where students can actually create accounts in this actual bank. They don't have to go all the way to the main bank.
Well, it's a really good stepping stone into what I want to do, which is go into business administration and what I want to study in college. So I thought, this is going to be a really good place to get started because you get to know all aspects of business and understand how the money flows in and out and see it in real life compared to just working my regular job where you don't really see that really business side, you just see more of the team member side.
I just like how you interact with people all day, and it's not a boring environment. Everyone is usually just talkative, and you can really socialize with people.
I'm actually going to computer engineering or science. I'm just doing it because I think it's a unique experience.
Well, the big benefit for the average student is that you get to learn how to work with money and learn how to process transactions, so you know what we're doing with your money, that things. So
we are starting off as tellers, and it actually gets worse. Second semester, we could go and work at one of the real First State Bank locations, out in the town. So whether that be Maple Valley or the one on Columbia Street, we can become a teller there, and from there we can work with the president of the bank, Matt Sebastian, and personal relations, and just be involved as much as we want. Students can make this for their full career, or they could just do it part-time.
Do this room and spread out a little bit, and you're going to write down the number that is on the bag. So the bag number goes down in the first column. All of our envelopes, or all of our bags, excuse me, are night drop. So you would put ND in the next column for night drop. And then the person that is writing all of this down will put your initials in this column.
So last year we did an interviewing process with the board of the bank after we were chosen to be members and tellers at the bank. And we applied, we said what we thought our strengths were, and they just applied those from there to see what suited us best.
I am the vice president for marketing. So I just get the word out there that we're here at the high school and on social media and things like that.
Right now we're getting stuff ready for homecoming, so I had to know how much money we used for the boards that we did to make the cards that we're going to be walking with in the homecoming parade with.
So the way you have to do that is you have to take the cash and the deposit slip out.
So the way Farmington, their schedule is structured is there's 7 hours in a day, and 4th hour is seminar, and that's only 30 minutes. So it takes up 4th and 5th hour, and 5th hour is an hour and a half. So it's a cumulative 2 hours, and we do get a 30-minute break for lunch, but we are getting rid of that seminar time to work at the bank. So my mentor is Matt Sebastian, and he's the president of First State Community Bank. And I get to meet with him on Friday, and I'm very excited because we have our first board meeting September 22nd, and we're all going to have to speak on that. And there's, you know, a certain like list of rules and regulations that we have to follow, a certain way to speak, and so I'm excited to learn how to do that. And I'm also kind of nervous, but
Everybody gets in and they sit down, and you know, there's a lot of commotion going on, and it's your job to say, okay, it's time to get down to business. I'm going to call the meeting to order. So usually there's an agenda, and you will be responsible for setting that agenda.
My name is Bob Sue.
My name is Gabrielle Ferret, and I'm the Vice President over at BKB, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing.
I'm Chloe Long, and I'm the Vice President of Public Relations / Communications.
I'm Donna Miller, and I am the branch manager at the First State Community Bank branch at the Farmington High School.
okay, I'm Cadence King, and I'm president of the Black Knight branch.